Good morning, Blackrod. It is Ben here. We're live from Blackrod Sports and Community Centre. Hope you are all well on this bright and sunny Wednesday morning. It is 9 o'clock. It is time for another sit-down session. So hope you're all good. Right, guys. So this morning, chair-based exercise is going to last for about 20 minutes. Okay. So before we start, just going to give you a brief, as I do for every session, just a brief overview of what sit-down session is about, what you can get out of it, and how to stay safe. So, the benefits of chair-based exercise or the sit-down session. Number one, it's really good for your mobility, so it improves your ability to move about, to reach the things, and to grasp the things. It's really good for your strength and endurance. It improves your ability to carry things, such as your shopping, to push things, such as a door, to pull things, and to lift things. Imagine you putting something on the top of a shelf. Okay, so really good for that. Really good for your balance. It improves your core strength and improves your reaction times and your ability to move about with ease. And lastly, it's really good for your aerobic fitness. Okay, so it slightly improves your ability to sustain activities such as walking and every active daily living tasks, such as, let's say, day like today, you might do some gardening. Okay, so before we start, there's a few things that we need to consider. First of all, your chair. Make sure you've got a solid and sturdy chair. What I mean is four solid legs that are on the floor. Nothing that you're going to wobble about on, nothing that's going to misbalance and you're going to fall out of the chair, basically. We're not looking to do chair-based exercises on a couch or a settee. You're looking for, ideally, a kitchen table sort of chair. Imagine you sit at a dining table having your tea. That is the sort of chair you're looking for. This is like a similar sort of thing, like a nice solid office chair. Okay, something you might go to like a meeting or something. Basically, it's something that's sturdy, gives you lots of support, and you're not going to overbalance it. Okay. So the second thing we need to consider is posture. We'll talk about posture in a moment. In regards to the pace and intensity of the session, that is up to you. Okay. This morning's exercises will be done either for durations of 30, 45, or 60 seconds. How intense or the pace you do these sessions at is totally up to yourself. I'm going to go a nice, slow, steady, controlled pace. If you want to go a little bit slower, that's absolutely fine with me. Or if you want to go that little bit more high intensity, again, that is fine with me. I would though, but we're going to talk about some, a bit more safety advice in a moment. Just make sure that any exercises you're doing in a safe manner. Music, I don't do these sessions to music. That is a different kettle of fish. Exercise to music is, in my opinion, taking exercise to that next level. Choreography and all that malarkey. It's a real skill. And I always admire the teachers and guys who do that sort of work. Teaching exercise is one thing. Teaching it to music, again, it's just another thing. Okay. Where are we up to? Last of all, clothing. It is quite warm today. Okay, as you know, I'm now the heater. Good news, the heating is working in our community centre again. Hooray. Okay. Just make sure that whatever you're wearing, you're not going to overheat it. Okay, so no thick woolly jumpers, no woolly hats, especially if you're indoors. And likewise, make sure you've got a full range of movement in your clothes. Okay, so nothing you're going to feel restricted in. Okay. A few bits of safety advice. Okay, avoid all jerky or sudden movements and rapid twisting or turning of any body parts. Okay, so again, we want nice, smooth, slow, controlled movements. Secondly, do not tilt your head back as it can cause dizziness and other problems. If we do any network, we're going to do it nice and controlled once again, side to side, or bringing your chin down to your chest. Okay. You should wait for up to 2 hours after having a big meal. So you've had a big breakfast this morning. I would advise give it a good period of time before you participate in exercise. Obviously, it causes indigestion, just causes just general discomfort. I wouldn't advise it. Likewise, make sure, guys, that you're not participating in this session or any other physical activity session. Can you see me? activity session under the influence of smoking, drinking alcohol or drugs. Also, never exercise if you're injured or you are sick or recovering from an operation. If you are injured, rest up, recuperate, make sure that you are fully recovered, make sure your specialist or your physiotherapist or your GP is giving you the go-ahead to partake in physical activity. Likewise, if you're recovering from an operation or got a particular medical condition, make sure your specialist has given you the go-ahead to partake again in physical activity. Last but not least, if you get any pains in your chest, dizziness or severe shortness of breath, guys, stop immediately and speak further with your GP about what you have experienced. Okay. Right, guys, we're going to get going. So let's do some marching on the spot as per normal. The reason we do these it's not as per normal. It's basically the point of warm-up is mentally to get your body ready for physical activity. It just gets into that zone. Oh yes, we're going to be moving. Okay. Secondly, it just starts to warm your limbs up. Okay. We don't want to go straight bang in to a high intensity exercise. So let's say if you are a sprinter, your muscles need to warm up. They need to be ready for action. They need to be firing. Oxygen needs to be pumping around your body. Okay, guys. So it's really important that we do that. Okay. Whilst you're doing these marching steps, if you wish, build in some shoulder swings, some arm swings from the shoulders, bent at the elbows. Okay. Whilst you're doing that, I'm just going to remind you the importance of posture. I'm going to turn the side on. Okay. You guys keep moving. This is part of your warm up. Pardon me. I'm just going to blow my nose. Oh, whisper it quietly. Hay fever is coming. Hay fever. Oh my word. Right. Okay. So, good posture. Having good posture means we're able to carry. Is basically how we carry ourselves. This is an example of bad posture, all sort of hunched over, and it inhibits our ability to exercise and, more importantly, to breathe. Okay. We've got good posture. Our chest is loud and proud. We're up. We're looking straight ahead. Improves our ability to breathe, and therefore we've got better ability to do physical activity. Okay, so good posture this morning and a good sitting practice will be this. Feet are going to be flat on the floor, your legs are going to be hip width apart. You have a 90-degree angle at your knees, a 90-degree angle at your hips, straight line from your hips to your head. You're going to have a slight gap between your back and the back of the chair. Okay, the reason for that is so you're not tempted just to lean back all the time. If we're just right up against the back of the chair, you're tempted to lean back, and also just restrict movement. Okay, so really important. Last but not least, eyes straight ahead, face head neutral, chin parallel to the floor, and make sure you breathe in deeply and slowly. I'm just going to turn back to where we were. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to do some muscle movements first. We're going to do some knee taps. Okay, so lift your right foot about 4 inches from the floor, very precise, left hand to right knee, and down. Left arm, left knee up, right knee, 1, 2, 3, and down. Right knee up, left arm, 1, 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, 3, and down. So just alternating on our legs for 50 seconds. We've already done 10 seconds. Okay. As I say, make sure you're breathing deeply and slowly and smoothly. Nice controlled movements. Just keep your legs really nice and relaxed and soft. Nothing sort of, you're not stomping, you're not marching, you're not stomp, stomp, stomp. You're just gently going from side to side. Okay. Just warming up your quadriceps here, your hip muscles a bit as well. Really good little move for these muscles here. Also working your glutes a little bit, probably glutes in your basically in your bum. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Right. We're going to do an upper body muscle movement. We're going to do some bicep curls. Okay. This time, place your hands on your thighs, facing up. We're going to bend your right. Both. Now, you can either do this alternate arms, but basically, you're going to bend your elbow so your hand comes towards your shoulder. Okay. You've got 2 options. You can do both at the same time, or one alternately, like so. It is totally up to you. Okay. I'm just going to do both at the same time. Probably the advantage of doing both at the same time, it maximises the number of reps you're probably going to do in this 60-second period. One at a time, just sort of obviously sort of halves. So it's totally up to you again. Really totally up to you. Just going from your thighs to your shoulders. Smooth, slow and controlled movements. Beautiful guys. 15 more seconds. Oh my word, as I said before, hay fever is back. Oh, days. We'll do a little video about ways to reduce the effects of hay fever. If you look on the NHS website, there's plenty of advice. 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Right, we're going to do some leg circles now. Oh, little bump outside, little girl on the bike. Right, so she's okay by the way. Look, she's woman as well, so that's okay. Right, guys, we're going to do this time some leg circles. So hold on to the sides of your chair, straighten your right leg out and point your toes, make 3 circles clockwise like so, and then anti-clockwise like so. Swap legs, 3 circles anti-clockwise or clockwise, and then the other way. Ooh, look at all the, I mentioned these, have a look. Look at all these chocolates here. Amazing. Right leg again. Left leg. And right leg. $15 guys, do really well. And down. Right guys, next one we're going to do are some leg extenders. No, we're not. We're going to do some crisscrossing. Bit of upper body work. Sorry guys. Okay, so crisscrossing. Imagine you are a massive pair of scissors. Okay, you are a massive pair of scissors. So this exercise, working your upper back muscles, your shoulder muscles of your biceps and triceps and your latissimus dorsi a little bit. So you're going to bring your arms nice and gently and to shoulder height, just crisscross. As I say, like a big pair of scissors, just like so. A bit of a joint jiggler this one of my favourites this one. In a minute, we're going to wind some wool. Beautiful guys, just sort of a 30 seconds, taking our total to a minute for this morning for this joint jiggler. Beautiful guys, just keep going. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay. This time we're going to wind some wool, so your upper sort of your shoulder muscles are going to stay static. This time, well, I say static, you are, yeah, basically static. Winding wool. We've all wound wool in our time. If I said that 100 years ago, probably around here when the wool and the cotton trade was happening, maybe that would happen. But I don't see much evidence of this sort of industry going on. Oh my word, guys! Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, not very professional of me. I really do apologise. But as I say, hay fever is back. Mr. Ben here, Ben here suffers from hay fever, to say the least. And the other way. Beautiful, guys. Keep moving. Listen, guys, I'm not being rude, but I see a lot of, I'm just front room here at the car, at the centre. A lot of activity in the car park. Not a lot of activity, but stuff's not going on. But I met a footballer this morning. Last scored Nottingham Forest. Abby, big up to Abby if he's randomly watching the chair-based exercise session. Seeing a nice young man, 18, looking for a club. So if you are a coach or a scout of a football club, contact me and I'll put you in contact with Abby. Right, moving on. Next one we're going to do is some leg extenders. Okay, so we're working a calf muscle and our hamstrings predominantly. Okay, so hold on to the side of the chair, raise your right foot out as you look straight your leg out in front of you, hold for 5 seconds and slowly back down and just do the left leg and like so. Just alternate your legs, right leg and then left leg. Beautiful, guys, well done. Oh, what are these eggs here? Oh, I wonder if there's an Easter egg hunt. We'll talk about that at the end of this morning's session. Beautiful, guys, just keep going. Well done. 11 o'clock this morning, on a complete side note, 11 o'clock this morning, walking football is back. Whoa. So that'll be good, 11 till 12. If you're interested, just come on down. Likewise, Friday, 9:15 till 10:15. The team is back reassembling. We're not a team, but I always use the word team. Big up to Tracy, one of my ex-coals, a butterfly on the windowsill here. Not in the building, outside. You said, hey, good morning, team. So big up to her. Right, guys, leg extenders are done. We're going to do a bit of boxing, okay? As you may tell, I'm not a natural boxer, but we try. Okay, so sitting tall with your feet flat on the floor, legs hip width apart, 90-degree angle at your knees, 90-degree angles at your hips. Straight line from your hip to your head, eyes looking straight ahead, chin to parallel to the floor. Okay, so boxer, place your fists at shoulder level just beneath your chin. Smoothly reach out your right arm, nice and gently, nice and relaxed. Just bending slightly at the elbows. Okay, just take your time, there's no rush. Okay, we are not Frank Bruno. We're not Tyson Fury, whatever his name is. We're not Anthony Joshua, although I have been used as his body double a few times. Maybe. So just gently jabbing out. Oh, excuse me. This exercise working your upper shoulder muscles, your shoulder muscles, your back muscles, and your biceps and your triceps a bit. Really good little workout. 20 seconds to go. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful, guys. Okay. Right, team. Next one is we're just going to do some foot taps, then we'll finish off with some shoulder circles. So, foot taps. Hold the sides of the chair. Place the heel of the right foot up to the floor and point heel to the floor, toes to the ceiling, and down, and up, and down, and up. So for 30 seconds on each leg. Imagine you are a beautiful ballerina. Ooh, my feet are just off camera, so I'm just going to do that, guys. That's it. Okay, and I'm also going to go sign on. When we do physical activity sessions online, often it is a good idea just to change the position. You don't need to, I do, because now you can see what my foot is doing. 5 more seconds with foot legs, not with anyone else, just yourself. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go left foot, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, and just continue. guys. 25 seconds to go. Oh my days. Pardon me again, ladies. How rude. When you've got a sniffle, you've got a sniffle. I can tell it's hay. You can tell when you've got hay fever. It's not a cold. You can tell it's hay fever. I can definitely. 10 seconds remaining. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right, guys. We're just going to finish off with some shoulder circles. Okay, so tuck your elbows in, just rolling the shoulders back. So you're going up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down. Just continue to roll those shoulders forward. Probably my favourite little joint jiggler one. Feels nice and relaxing this one. You can really feel your muscles. Oh, yes. I need a massage. Well, yeah, I do need a massage. Definitely. Right. Let's go forward, up, forward, down, and back. 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 15 seconds remaining. Ooh, that feels good in the shoulders. This. Well done, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are done, guys. Well done for this morning. So that was a little energizer, get your joints going, a few muscle movements, a few wiggly warm-ups, okay, just to get us going this morning. Okay, so plan for today is this. 11 o'clock, we have got walking football just on the football pitch behind us. If you fancy coming along, please just show up. I have asked for people to book, but to be honest, that is just on the side chance that 20 or 30 people will turn up. Okay, there's only one of me at the moment. I mean, it's not going to be a duplicate. I haven't got a twin somewhere. I don't think so. But it's just important that we the first session back, you might get 50 people turning up. Not likely, and that is not the case. So, guys, if you do want to turn up, just turn up. You'll have to first time along. You'll have to complete a little form. 2 o'clock this afternoon, we have our first health walk. Unfortunately, yesterday's session was cancelled, so big apologies for anyone who turned up to that. I really do apologise. So this morning we have our first community centre walk at 2 o'clock. Lasts for an hour. It's a nice, slow, steady pace. We walk, we talk. We're not a hiking club. We're not the Ramblers. That is not what these walks are about. We'll just go around the village, probably through nice weather, probably over some green space, okay? Try and wear some suitable footwear. Don't turn up in your high heels, especially you, Thomas, who came last time in your high heels. You didn't really. I never met anyone called Thomas in Blackwell. But guys, just important, wear suitable footwear. We're not going to be climbing mountains. We're not going up Rivington. I'm not going to take you through mud, okay? Well, I might do. Honestly, no, wear suitable footwear. Right, guys, I am done with you for this morning. Hope you have had a bit of an energizer this morning. Hope you're good. I will see you all tomorrow when we have got chair-based session at 9. We've also got the baked bean workout at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Other than that, guys, see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Enjoy the sun. Make sure you get out and about. Stay well, Blackrod. Let's move you.